On to you Virgos out here. Before I begin, I just want to go ahead and say, just to kind of give a person a little bit more understanding. Shout outs to Laid Out Bear. To answer your question, I see your comments. I'm not quite sure what exactly is going on because I see your comments and I do and did actually interact with them, still do. I still come by to say what's up, how you doing, and everything like that. Uh, I'm not quite sure if you're not getting the interactions, right? The fact that I'm interacting with it, but no, I am not ignoring you. Uh, I go over to your page, I say what's up, and I'm not quite sure if you're getting my interactions with your video too, or your videos as well. I'm not quite sure. So, but yeah, to answer the question, no, I am not ignoring you. It's just that I don't know. It's just not giving notifications. But I'm here. I'm still around. Uh, so anyway, so for you Virgos, right? You have the Hanged Man, the Empress, and the Ten of Swords. I do my endeavor best not to ignore anybody. If I see that there's some idiot in the comment section or whatever, I just block them because they're really idiots. And who's to say that those people are even human beings? They might be bots. And even if they weren't bots. So anyway, so for you Virgos, right? The Hanged Man represents Pisces, which is the opposite sign of Virgo. Um, and there's a sense of the Empress and the Ten of Swords speaks to how there's a sense of you Virgos not like you're excommunicating a lot of people. You're excommunicating a lot of people. And you're not in a situation where you Virgos very much so are being looked at. Um, People take you seriously. It's just that you Virgos don't take other people seriously. You don't. You don't really take them seriously. Um, because a lot of you Virgos are understanding that you can't please everybody. You can't get on the good side of everybody. And that's what the Hanged Man represents, right? That's what Pisces teaches us, right? Pisces teaches us everything that Virgo teaches us, or what it is to be a Virgo, but Pisces also teaches us how to let go. See that the problem with Virgos is that we will drive ourselves into a wall with worrying and needing to help other people and bring value so much to the point where people try to use that to their advantage, right? They'll take our kindness for weakness and they'll use us because we want to be useful. Like it is, I said before, we're naturally Sigmas, right? Because that's what a Sigma does. A Sigma wants to be useful. They're quiet. They want to give to the group. They want to offer value. All of that is Sigma. All of that is Sigma. And I've talked about this before, that the Cardinals are alphas. The mutable signs are Sigmas. And the fixed signs are naturally betas or zetas, right? And what I mean by that is that they're looking for validation, right? The fixed signs are. But this is all Sigma stuff. Now, because of the fact that you Virgos are not willing to just do anything just for attention, right? Just for blind attention. Obviously, a lot of people are upset about this because you Virgos realize that you've gone too far. You've gone too far. The Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles right here represents how a lot of you very much so are in a situation where they don't like it. So they don't like it because you're not paying attention to them. So the Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, there's some people that want your attention that is spazzing out on you, that is upset at the fact that you're not really giving them attention. And my suggestion to you is to continue to not really give them attention, because there's a sense of entitlement that comes along with said attention. And you don't have to do anything that you really don't want to at the end of the day. And I've talked about this, even in my own personal life. There's a lot of people who don't think that I'm going to abandon them, and I totally am planning on abandoning them, because that's the way that I am in essence. Like you have, and I've talked about this before, you have to appreciate when I'm here. You have to, because if you don't, fam, at any current point in time, I could be gone. You don't know where I went, what I'm up to, where I am, what's going on, nothing. And that's just how I always have been. That's how my mom is. Here, decide, okay, fed up with the situation, okay, just get up, leave. So my suggestion to you is to essentially not even ignore them. It's not even about ignoring them. It's about just not caring about their existence, right? Excommunicating them from your reality, basically. The reason why is because the Two of Wands and the Fool, they're not what it is that you would be looking for. They're entitled to your attention. You have people who are entitled. They're not even really entitled, because I'm going to tell you what real entitlement is. Real entitlement is inheritance. Birthright, which is an inheritance. That's what an entitlement is. A true entitlement. Let me close this window, fam. Let me close this window, because I really don't want to be too loud, and my voice carries and stuff like this when I raise it. But true entitlement is not even about the snobby attitude. True entitlement is inheritance, right? So that's the thing that we are entitled to, inheritance. And you're not really into them because, like I said before, because they have the mentality that you owe them something. You owe them your time, you owe them your attention. And you don't. And so you have the Lovers card right here, which represents how a lot of you are in a situation where you're looking for you Virgos are looking for love. But once again, and I started to actually seeing some Virgos in action more, right? And I realized that Virgos are cold, including myself. But I understand why, being a Virgo myself. You gotta understand that we are Persephone. We are the other lord of the underworld, right? If you ever done the mythology with Pluto, right? Pluton and Persephone, right? Pluto's queen and everything like that. Us as Virgos, we are Persephone, or Persephone, which is Pluto's queen, right? That underworld energy as well, right? That chthonic underworld energy. The point that I'm trying to make here with that is that a lot of people think that they know us Virgos, and they don't. And instead of just asking, now some people do ask, but instead of asking, for the most part, they think that they can kind of run game, and this is the misconstrued energy of Virgo, right? A lot of Virgos are not really down with the game plan. A lot of Virgos are, but then a lot of Virgos also are not really down with the game plan. And what I mean by that is from the perspective of like the bickering and arguing, the getting you on your nerves, the cheating, the doing this, they doing that, they doing the other. You Virgos don't care to do that. But all of that stuff is just frustrating to you as you're getting to know somebody, because it's like, what are they actually doing, right? Like, again, the Magician, and then you have the Four of Pentacles. They're trying to be hard to date. They're trying to be stubborn. And if there's one thing that Virgos don't like, let me explain something to you, any of the cross watchers. If you want a Virgo to not take you seriously, or I ain't even gonna say that, but to not like you, to really kind of see you in a different light, play with a Virgo's heart and see what happens. Because Virgos, we take matters of the heart, especially the ones that are evolved, and you'll know the differences between the ones that are evolved and the ones that are not. Because unevolved Virgos, they like to hang out, party, kick it, right? And they like to they get into gangster stuff. They get into gangster stuff. They Virgos are natural born gangsters. You understand what I'm saying? They like that stuff. They like that hood gangster stuff, right? I myself included, right? And I'm not saying that I'm into that stuff, but I was around that element, right? Quite comfortably, right? But I was blessed enough to actually sit back and observe and see and peep game. I didn't really have to get active, thankfully. Point that I'm trying to make here is the more evolved Virgos can have fun, but at the same time, they're not into the gangster stuff. They're not playing the games. They're a lot more cool, calm, collected, straightforward about what they want, who they are. They wear their heart on their sleeve when it comes to, if you ask them questions, they will give you honest answers, right? But in order for them to actually care about you, that takes time. So a person wasting time, getting on our nerves, wasting time with that stuff, a lot of us Virgos, we don't like that. So what they're doing, what some people are doing, and this is why it is that you Virgos are abandoning a lot of people now, right? They thought that they had your attention, and now all of a sudden you're abandoning them, is because of the fact that, once again, right, they won't stop playing the stupid game. But again, and I'm starting to hear more and more people talk about this, they're dumb. Like this internet stuff is almost like a social experiment where idiots come to show you how dumb they are. And not everybody is an idiot, but a lot of people are. Instead of them appreciate the fact that you Virgos are showing them attention because you are the opposite of the Pisces fish, which means that at any moment, at any time, this is why a lot of people say that Virgos are mercurial. The other element of the Pisces fish, they say that fishes are high in mercury. Right? Now you starting to peep game, right? They say that what does being mercurial means? It means fickle. It means wishy-washy. No, that's not what it is. Yeah, some of us can be. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Yeah, some of us can be. Right? Hey, you get no running away from accountability. Yeah, some of us can be. But I'm going to tell you where it is that most of it comes from. It's the fact that because we're Sigmas and because we bring value, people don't take our attention as deeply as they should. Now, again, I'm not saying that they should kiss your feet, but they don't understand you don't have to be here. They don't understand that you Virgos don't have to give them attention. You don't have to. And see, this is why people say that you're very mercurial, because just like the Pisces fish will swim away, you Virgos actually share that as well, where like Pisces fish swimming away, you will go against the grain and be like, oh, okay, you peep game as to this, okay, you done. And then now they're like, whoa, what happened? I thought, what was happening? It's like, nah, you on some nonsense. I'm not rocking with you. What happened? So let's clarify the Magician. Eight of Swords, Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and then you have the Three of Wands to clarify the Magician. So again, once again, right? So for you Virgos, right? The Magician represents Virgo in on itself. You Virgos are already are planning to be by yourself and be single and mingle, and you will choose the person that is a good fit for you. If you ask me, a lot of people are trying to, they're not really picking you, but at the same time, right, they don't want you to go anywhere else, which is goofy. So the Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands speaks to you Virgos are taking control because you don't have to be around them. So, and they need to really open up their eyes and see that you don't have to give them attention. And that if they don't appreciate you the way that you Virgos should be appreciated, you will abandon them. And they need to be abandoned, if you ask me. I'm going to go abandon more than 10 people by the end of this week. So I've already started. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Also, I'd like to talk to more of you Virgos. You know, I don't really get a chance to speak to too many Virgos. So if you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, right, so I can keep the channel going, there's a Linktree link in the comment section. It should be in the pinned post or the pinned comment. Contact me, get a reading. Thank you.